Warning, all views expressed in this show, past, present, and future, are satirical in nature. We here at the Fumcast are smooth-brained and naive. Listener discretion is advised. Hotel.
What's up, guys?
And girls.
Second video episode. We have a special guest today joining us in studio.
It's the guy.
Live in
Yeah.
the cuck chair.
Dr. Robotnik, the Eggman himself,
Damn straight.
finally back. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Doing
Yeah.
wonderful. It's been
Hell
a
yeah.
trip. I spent 43 hours awake straight on my way here from Tennessee.
Nice.
It was fun.
You were the only 10
Cool.
eyes.
Came all this way just to do this
It used to be hard.
podcast.
Yep. we got big budgets going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got him a $5 Speedway card and a gas station hot dog for this visit. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm very
kind of budget we put into our
Forgot
gas.
to bring it in.
What?
I brought your biscuits and gravy.
Oh, thank you. Forgot all about that.
Yeah. Might be.
It's all good.
Man out here getting biscuits and gravy on demand.
With 2 over easy eggs on top.
Hell yeah.
Two of his children.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, let's see. Where'd we leave off last week? Oh, we were talking about Quiet on Set.
We were. I did
Right.
end up finishing the doc finally.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I said, or I think I said last week, I don't know whether it was on mic or not, but that was the stuff that I was more aware of was the like Drake and Josh onward. So it wasn't as eye revealing. It was interesting to see like into the case side of it, just because my like true crime aspect of it. I like the court filings and
Yeah,
that aspect of it more than, you know, the nitty gritty of what the actual abuse was. No one necessarily needs to hear that from anyone.
yeah. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. I don't need to hear how anyone was touched, you know.
God.
Yeah.
In terms of just a piece of media that you watched, how much would you rate it out of 10 on the Bry scale?
Oh,
I
what,
mean-
the documentary?
Yeah, the whole series.
Okay.
As an overall documentary, I'd say at least an 8 overall. It's not the best. Maybe like a 7.5. I feel like it's fair because it's not the most crazy like documentary I've ever seen involving stuff like this. It's only 4 parts, and none of them were super long and felt super. And it felt like a documentary made for TV as opposed to one made for streaming, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it felt like the break between episode 2 and 3 where Drake Bell walks in and then it cuts to the next episode. You might have seen something like that in a Netflix streaming thing, but that just seemed like such a built up moment. But
yeah.
I guess I would have to really think about like other documentaries to compare it to that I would. But yeah, I mean, it's a good one of the ones that I've seen. Definitely. I mean, and I think a lot of people needed to get their eyes on something like that. And it takes kind of the nostalgia goggles of, oh, wow, our childhood shows were really fucked up to get some people to actually pay attention, it seems.
Pay attention,
Yeah.
give a shit, yeah.
Oh yeah. When they did an Open Secret, that documentary that came out in like 2017 or whatever. It was about like Bryan Singer and all of his cohorts raping all those boys at those house parties for the Digital Entertainment Network. That got no play at all. Nobody knew about that. I mean, that fucking thing was eye-opening. That documentary was wild.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, like, since Epstein and all that shit happened, like, those kind of docs I think have made been a lot more frequent in the media.
Good.
Frequent?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, frequent.
Very
Okay.
frequent in the media.
Very
Yeah.
frequently scrolling on
Just
social
relapse
media.
back to high school when I would also say frequent a lot. So
Frequent.
yeah, frequently.
Did you actually have that?
Yeah, no, like
Really?
Yeah, like people would say, yeah, they'd give me shit
You
for
couldn't
it.
say your R's.
It wasn't necessarily I couldn't say my R's, but it would slip just
was
like it
like-
did that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And
We
all it
count.
takes is one slip for someone to start being, not as bad as other people that couldn't pronounce their R's in our band.
Yeah, you
It's
can't,
like
you
how
can't be
my-
doing it in here in the Lions, Den, bro. We'll get you.
It was like how my sister pronounced Paschetti instead of spaghetti.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
but
Yeah.
I like Paschetti.
anyways, like it seemed like before Epstein, a lot of the docs that came out were a lot more murder centric when they came to crime.
Sure.
And they're all good, and there's plenty of good murder docs out there, but it didn't seem like you were getting a lot of the sex ones, and now you're getting the R. Kelly one. That one comes to mind, the exposing R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
That one was a big
Free
one.
my boy.
And then on top of it, you kind of combine
I
the
want to
two
listen
with
to
like,
Ignition again without getting bad looks. That is an objectively good song.
listening to R. Kelly while going like this, so you disagree. Nah, but I mean, and you've even seen some of that crossover where you'll see like sex murder cults and like stuff like that getting their docs out there, and
Yeah.
so I mean, in the overall world, it's not the greatest documentary out there, but in what needs to be seen in today's eyes, yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, that chick that's in it, who was on Zoe 101, Alexa Nicholas, she's like mounting like a career in streaming off of this whole thing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because ever since I've watched it, I mean, I subscribed to her because I like that chick anyway, but all I got was suggestions of like clips from her streaming about this shit.
Well,
Very
that's-
interesting.
That's another easy thing, and like I was saying, it's the nostalgia goggles aspect of it. I mean, they do, regrouped podcasts all the time. I mean, just in terms of Nickelodeon, there's a Ned's Declassified one.
Yeah, that show is fucking hot garbage, bro.
See, I actually liked Ned's Declassified, but
I love the show, but that podcast is fucking.
oh, the podcast is
that
bad. And
podcast is retarded.
they started talking shit on Drake Bell when this started coming out before
Yeah,
they had seen
dude,
the
I saw
documentary,
that
and then they
shit.
had to like immediately backpedal and be like, we were not aware of the seriousness.
Yeah, we didn't know he got sodomized.
Yeah, we were just like, we didn't know that happened. We thought it was just like, ah ha ha, feet.
Yeah, we didn't know he got raped with a battering ram. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to and all that podcast turned into was them talking about how much they fucked each other when they were like recording it, which
So insane.
I mean,
Every person in the cast?
well,
Basically.
specifically Moe's,
Dude, she
like
fucked-
Elizabeth,
she
like
fucked Coconut Head, dude.
yeah, she like ran through like everyone.
Crazy.
Yeah, and so like it's just turned into them like talking about their sexcapades a lot, and it's like, oh, okay, we didn't necessarily need to talk about. I mean, I don't know, I didn't really care that much about it. I like the behind the scenes of the show, not
Yeah. I think the only one she didn't fuck was Cookie.
yeah, and he was
And the
pissed about it because
And it's exactly the reason why you think
yeah,
that.
it's because if Coconut Head got some and Cookie didn't, there's definitely one outstanding reation.
Yeah, she's on the white Mike team, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
she's a white micer. She went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, that bitch is wild, dude.
Friend of the show.
Did
Get her
you
on.
see the documentary?
No, but I've known enough throughout like the last like 5 years that like Dan Schneider likes feet, man.
Yeah.
And he's just a fucking weirdo, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just a crazy ordeal. I've not watched the documentary, but yeah, I get it because of just everything that has just gone across the course of the shows. Like watching them alone and just actually like sitting there and being like, oh,
This is kind of weird.
okay.
Well, yeah, we talked about that because I was annoyed at how many people were acting like this was brand new information to them.
Mhm.
But I feel like everybody kind of felt weirdly about watching those shows, even when you were a kid.
Yeah. In which some of the aspects of it being weird is what drawn you to it majority of the time, but also at the same time,
Sure.
some of it was just so outlandishly just.
It was stuff that as
Okay.
kids you didn't realize was
As
actually
serious as
like
it is.
fetish material.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind
You're
of
like, aha, they're so quirky. They're, eating food with their feet or whatever. Like
Right.
you viewed it through the lens of a child. And that's where Dan Schneider is kind of evil because he was able to do his creepy things and get it away because he could pawn it off as, oh well, it's the children aren't gonna think of it that way, and
right. Well,
really,
it's a little bit like how Disney movies have like adult jokes in there
Mhm.
built in that you don't get until you're older. And the reason why they do that is to keep the adults' attention span while they're watching the movies
Yeah,
with their kids.
of course.
But with Nickelodeon shows, it's completely fucking different because a parent looks at that and they're like, "That's fucking weird."
It keeps the attention of some adults.
Yeah.
Very disgusting adults.
The wrong
The
ones.
wrong kinds
Wrong
of
people.
adult.
Ones with names like Epstein and Goldman
And Diddy,
and Pewterschmidt.
Peter Schmidt, yeah.
fucking dumbass.
That's a good callback.
Go back to like
Call back to
30
an
minutes
off mic
ago.
moment.
Minutes ago.
An off mic moment that none of the listeners are viewers. I guess
Speaking
we,
of which,
I guess we have to say
Yeah.
viewers now because we had that running joke for the longest bit of for all you audio listeners, and now we can't really say that as much anymore.
it's only some of you cunts.
Yeah.
All the,
I guess we still can. Oh, damn.
all the people
we-
from the Dominican Republic that listen to this on Samsung Free.
I guess we still can with the Patreon, though. We can still do the audio listeners joke.
Yeah.
We're not fresh out of content, guys. We won't run out.
Oh no.
Never, as long as things are happening. Speaking of things happening, I actually wanted to look into the news for once because I was curious about it because everyone
Austin being productive for the
Every-
podcast.
was productive. My ass. It was for my
Yeah,
own
get the applause
entertainment.
button going.
Austin ruining his purpose on the show.
But as I was going to continue saying, I wanted to continue fulfilling my purpose, so I did not look into anything regarding fucking P Diddy.
That's my boy.
So enlighten me, gentlemen. What the fuck happened with P? Why did his mansions get raided or whatever the fuck?
I think Bryson should probably take the lead on this one because
I didn't really do a
knows.
whole lot of looking into
Okay,
it
okay.
either. Other than I just kind of know that he was just touching people, but it didn't. I don't think it was pedophilic. It was
No, I
like
don't-
it
I
was
don't-
like grown ass men.
Yeah, it was homo.
But there was definitely
Damn.
some levels.
Yeah, it was
There was definitely
homosexual
some
in
levels
nature.
of because I know Justin Bieber was kind of iffy about Diddy and. I mean, just we all know Justin Bieber started his career
Whistle
young
tip.
as fuck.
Whistle tip go woo woo.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like just raping whole ass dudes.
Yeah, I think
Raping whole ass, dude.
Cuba Gooding Jr. I saw.
A fucking name.
I guess I have
Jamie
a laptop
Foxx,
in front of
I
me. I can
think.
do some research.
Yeah, like
That is
grown
crazy.
ass men.
And then I remember I did read something that fucking Suge Knight was like giving Diddy like you need to start watching out, like them people are coming for you. Like Suge Knight is giving
Yeah.
P Diddy warnings.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Well, yeah. The guy who literally wanted you dead for most of the 90s.
When he's telling you to watch out for your life, like.
So insane.
But yeah, and then raid happened, and he kind of just went off to not. I don't know where he is now. If he's in a.
I saw a video a few hours ago. Somebody spotted him in Miami.
Why is he still in this country?
I have no fucking idea, dude.
Jesus Christ! Can
Like,
you
it's-
not
it's-
be dumber?
His
Like,
kids got arrested out in front of his house.
yeah, I'm not defending this monster or whatever. If he did all this shit, which I mean, it sounds like he definitely did. But like,
Did he do it?
I don't know, did he?
Did he?
Did he?
But
Did he?
like, non-extradition country, my man. That should be.
Yeah.
I mean.
Shout out
Maybe it's good he's dumb as hell and staying in country, but
to P Diddley.
Who are we
Yeah.
gonna wake up in the morning feeling like now?
I don't know.
Who's it gonna be, man?
I don't know.
We'll just have to get
Speaking
our
of
glasses
TikTok.
on and hit the city.
Go on.
You're the one who brought up the song.
Oh, right. You talking about that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
That shit that got sent to the group chat.
No.
What? No.
The song
That
that you
was a
just
TikTok.
the song that
Yes.
you just referenced was TikTok. The
Yeah.
Wake Up in the Morning Feeling Like P Diddy. It's
Oh.
called TikTok. by
Yeah, yeah.
Kesha.
Damn, I'm
It
so
was a-
brain
it was
rotten.
a
I forgot
dumb-
about the name
it
of
was
the
a dumb
song.
It was a dumb segue into the TikTok.
It
shit.
was a TikTok of the song TikTok in that context.
Kesha, who also got raped.
I
Go
made
on.
I made the mind connection, but I wasn't gonna say it. Speaking of rape, Kesha,
Who also got her insides destroyed.
in a completely also horrendous
damn.
scandal, but
I told
okay,
you guys I was
she's-
bringing the heat this
it's
time.
okay. She's back and better now,
I
and
guess.
making worse music.
I guess.
Hey, I got no hate for Kesha
No, I love her, but I mean, is
because wood.
she? Yeah, true. Very true.
Even in the cocaine brushing her teeth with a bottle of Jack days, wood.
Well, yeah, because that would have been the time to get her because that was when it happened.
Oh my fucking god, Liam. That's off.
Chandler, were you aware what you were coming back into?
It's been a while. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
I just pulled up the Spotify. The last time you were on was December, and so
Yeah.
what a change! It was the Christmas episode actually. So what a Christmas!
And now it's the Easter
Christmas
episode.
to Easter, yeah.
I'm a C&E type of guy.
So really, I
Yeah.
think what that means.
Anytime anything happens with Jesus, we
That's
get
what I
it
was
back.
gonna say. Is I think that means that Chandler is the Jesus of Fumcast.
I
Does
think
that need to
so.
be added to our official canon?
Can we crucify you?
I think he's more like the Jesus of Funcast,
He's the Jesus of the Fumcast.
the day laborer.
The one we bring in when we're really struggling and just need some free content.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's
I
okay.
mean, like honestly, I'm just an ace up the sleeve right now. So whenever you need me, just
It's okay. Aside from Levi, you're the only other guest we've ever had on. so,
Really?
yeah.
crazy.
We had
Or-
Zane on.
I
That
guess
was just
Zane-
me and
Very
Liam.
early, very
But-
early.
I guess since I've
He doesn't want to do it anymore. Worried
Yeah,
about
he's-
his
some-
image or something.
No, he's
something
worried
about a
his
teaching career. Yeah, I don't know. Something like
Fuck
that.
that, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Not
Who is
he's
gonna-
doing a great thing. Don't get me wrong on that, but just speak your mind, man.
Who is teaching around here that's also watching this? No one really.
Me.
Yeah, exactly.
I want like Mr. R from economics. I'm not gonna disclose, just because I don't fucking know if that's a deal or not. I know you guys don't give a fuck, but like I would love to
Yeah,
see
you
him
probably-
watch this.
You probably shouldn't say names just to be
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
safe side.
Yeah. Well, y'all got the gist.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That dude was cool as fuck.
Yes, he was.
Interesting mind.
Someone who was also allegedly doing some pretty creepy things.
I know.
I've heard.
Yeah, there was. Man,
Y'all know like the T formation.
that teacher or that school really did foster some bad male teachers. Now
Oh
that
my
I
gosh,
have,
it is
have some
horrible.
retro there because there was a male math teacher that I remember
Y'all
things
hear about the
being said
athletic
about.
director?
The new one.
No, not the new one. The old one.
Is it the one that was a stripper, or was that one of the?
No. He was an assistant
Principals.
principal. He's
Oh, that was
principal.
wild too. I totally forgot
We
about
can
that.
just-
That our
we could
assistant,
say him.
that our assistant principal owns strip clubs.
Yeah.
Hell
He was
yeah.
talking. He was talking
That
to all
was
the
fucking
18-year-old
crazy.
students. Yeah.
You just unlocked a
Wow.
weird memory from high school.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up.
Oh no, that
Fuck high school.
no,
but,
that's
like,
fucking funny.
yeah, it's wild.
If I would have remembered that, I maybe would have made him cool guy. Oh, since you've gone, we have a reoccurring bit on the show that I bring up a cool guy of the week.
Cool guy of the
Cool, the guy of the week,
Yeah.
Mr. D.
No, it's not going to be him.
Okay, thank God.
But if I would have thought about him prior to that, he might have been in contention for this week.
yeah.
Did I ever end up showing you? I showed most of the people we talk to pretty frequently. Did I
You're
ever
not?
show you Jerry Sharkey the Third?
No.
Oh shit.
We can let you get with your cool guy.
We'll do that on the Patreon episode.
yeah, actually, 'cause
Just,
that'll be S tier content.
Yeah, we'll do that on the Patreon episode just so that our main viewers don't have to. Because honestly, I've looked at his Facebook recently. There hasn't been a lot of updates.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's running low on minutes because it's the end of the month and can't be posting as much. But
Yeah.
he's not on a contract. He's on a track phone.
Oh yeah, dude.
100%.
I'm just
Fine.
Seen that
saying.
video
Dude,
quality.
he's buying them shits at the bodega and
Yeah.
getting rid of them every day.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll give
Chinese
Chandler a teaser. It's it's one of our previous cool guys of the week. He's just this schizophrenic dude that walks around New York. He thinks he's being like gang stalked by the NYPD, stalked by Mexicans. He thinks that the people that own smoke shops are selling mind control weed. He has terminal cancer. That's a thing that we haven't really focused on, but that's a part of it. He's I don't know if he's a practicing Jew, but he's Jewish. He identifies as Jewish.
And he owns a business named
I love being Jewish
24/7. Yeah.
One of the updates he posted this week was his IRS tax paperwork for that business. He lights a menorah to fight off demons.
Yeah.
He doxes himself like every third video. He'll say,
"Oh
his
yeah,"
own
he just
address.
straight up drops his address. He complains about quote the faggot Mexicans next door that are trying to get him evicted.
Still won't add me back on Facebook.
But he did add me back on Facebook, and so I have been.
Yeah, you got to.
You are in.
Yeah, I got the in, and so we've slowly been keeping some, Jerry Sharkey updates, and
So Jerry Sharkey the third.
yeah.
Our holy rabbi.
OG
His
Jerry
dad was murdered
Facebook
on
page.
Halloween in the 90s.
Yeah, 96, I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
That's my favorite piece of lore.
Yeah, no, this
What
dude's
the
got
fuck?
lore.
Yeah.
How's his mom doing?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder if
What
that
do you
was.
think?
I wonder if that was the woman in his picture that looks like Lori Lightfoot.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, there was.
His mother is Lori Lightfoot.
Yeah. Anyways, go listen to the. If you haven't listened to that episode, I don't know what episode that was, but go listen to that one. But there's a part in there where you go into one of his videos and he's talking about. He's like, these rich motherfuckers, they just make everything, so all these people can't afford them. And he just pauses and he goes, I can't wait to hear them scream.
That's the name of the
That's the
episode.
name of the
I think.
episode.
Yeah, I
I
guess-
can't wait to hear him scream.
Yeah.
I went back and listened to a bunch of our episodes, and that was the first one I went back and listened
God
to.
damn, you actually listen to this shit?
Yeah, of course I
Ugh.
do.
I've done it in parts too.
Good lord.
I'm brain rotten enough to be here.
I
Hell
didn't
yeah, I'll
even, I
listen
didn't even
to it.
watch the episode I was on.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, hey, you got
I
content.
can't, dude, I
For-
can't blame
For
you.
your drive back to Tennessee,
shit
you have
sucks.
content. You got a backlog of absolute brain rotting content. I mean, I can go through our episode descriptions. There's
I
some
have-
fun ones in there.
I have a very good brain rot album.
Oh, but we're just a good.
Oh, is you
inclusion.
boys?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not brain rot, but it's brain rot. It's
I
beautiful.
mean-
Pretty goated.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind plugging his music.
There's one. The episode that we talk about Vince McMahon was a good one.
Yeah, a lot of rape
Big
jokes in
man.
that one.
Yeah, that one's called Cursed Eiffel Tower.
First I
I don't even remember the joke there.
I think we were just talking about because of
I know the sex position, but I can't remember who it was.
it was because Vince McMahon and the John Laurinaitis or whatever, and they were doing the
What a
forced
name.
threesome. It was John
Like a
Laurinaitis,
terrible
but
name.
he's a piece of shit. So
Yeah.
they were
How
doing
do
the
you see-
threesome.
How do
So
you see views? It's not showing like how many people have
I
seen
can't
it.
see that because this is my Spotify. So
Yeah.
I do
Hey,
know our
hey,
Jewish Tunnels
Austin?
episode.
Big man can.
is-
You don't want to see that. Trust me.
Yeah, analytics
Three.
are me. Our analytics are me from the last episode listening to the new intro
It's
and seeing
literally-
how it sounds.
When I said people in like the Dominican Republic and other third world countries on Samsung free, I'm not joking. I'm not kidding whatsoever.
They're
Hell
watching
yeah.
this?
They're in the
It's
jungles
bad.
just listening to this shit.
Shout out to DR.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Y'all are amazing.
the UK for some reason.
Oi, bruvs.
Oi, bruv.
Oh, bruv, got this new
Cheerio.
Fumcast podcast.
God bless you so.
Yeah.
Happy Easter.
All the drillers listen to this.
Sorry about the king and the princess.
No.
Sucks to suck.
Sorry about the princess, but
Old
everybody
king,
else.
Old king is dead. Long live.
Oh,
the
I'm not
king.
sorry about any of the royalty. Like the entire
the king.
royalty fam. Like, I don't know. Rest in peace.
He's
Definitely.
Didn't hear the bit between us.
Oh, you guys are doing side bits?
You're damn right.
we've been like half-ass winking at each other. all of
You
this
guys playing footsie down there?
soon.
Again, you're
That's
in
a
the
lot of
cuck,
room.
you're in the cuck chair. You're supposed to just watch and jerk off. Like, goddamn.
Oh, so this is just masochism. This is how deep can Chandler's mind go?
I mean,
before
we
it
could
breaks?
humiliate you, but
Mr. Stark.
I don't.
Nah.
Nah.
He's a guest. Gotta be nice.
We can.
well, isn't that what
Yeah.
cuckoldry is all about? Is
It is.
humiliation?
I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of get a kick out of some of my little fuck ups.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cucking. Like,
Oh well.
I also
Oh,
honestly.
have you ever been cucked before?
No.
I've been the cucker. They called it the bull, I guess.
So have I.
Yeah, the bull.
Yeah.
I've been the bull as well.
My story's just fun, but I don't like talking about that on air.
Somewhat
Yeah.
understandable. What the fuck were we talking about before we got sidetracked?
God only knows.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're talking about Jerry Sharkey.
We were talking about
Yeah.
Jerry Sharkey because I interrupted you for the other cool guy of the week.
Yeah. I mean,
Who's the
What
other-
about-
is Jerry Sharkey not the cool guy of the week?
he was a prior cool
He's
guy.
the cool guy of the fucking century, but
Yeah,
we're talking
eventually
about
we
for
think
this
that we
week.
might do a cool guy tier list, but we have to
We
go
need
back
more.
and we need a good 20 or so probably.
Yeah.
and
Jerry Sharkey.
Nah,
Jerry
like, wait-
Well, we said that we
wait
were gonna
till-
have
wait
a-
till 50.
We said that we were gonna have a whole Jerry Sharkey tier because we can't if he was on it, he just automatically would be number one.
We can have
Yeah.
a physical. I'll make a physical poster board too. and
Yeah, I'll have
pack
to.
them up.
I'll
We
have
should
to.
do
I
a
need-
March Madness thing with him.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Ooh, you have to get. You have
I need to start writing down
64 or
my cool
32.
guys of the week.
64 or 32.
Yeah.
I need to start writing them down. That way, we don't have to go back and find them in all the episodes. Because let's see here. What were our prior winners? Last week, our cool guy was some
That
dude.
Kid, that kid who
yeah, that
killed
kid.
the animals.
Yeah, there's some kid that went into a petting zoo in Finland and strangled
In a petting zoo.
yeah, it was a
He's like-
petting zoo. He
he's-
strangled guinea pigs and rabbits.
11, I think.
Yeah, he was lighting fires too.
One of the
Yeah.
other most memorable
dude
ones
rocked.
was the dude whose last name was Gang, who
Oh,
was
yeah.
who was
He was
passed out at a in the driver's seat.
He was in an airfield.
Yeah, he was. It was somewhere in Florida. He was our original cool guy of the week.
Yeah, and he had a Four Loco in the cup
Yeah, he
holder.
had a
Four-
grape
you
Four
can't
Loko.
write that shit, man.
Grape flavored, and guess what color he was?
You can say.
Yeah,
it.
no.
You can say it.
No.
You can say it. It's what you think it is. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Use
understand.
your imagination,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
I don't know.
He was a purple man.
All it said was he was found with a beverage in his cup holder, and then we found out it was a Four Loco, and we're like, oh, what are the odds? And we zoomed in on the photo because the cops took the beautiful photos of this dude.
Yeah.
Literally just
Wasn't
got,
even
like, the
body cam or anything. They just took out their phone. Like,
yeah,
took a
he
picture
just
on
looks like he has
Snapchat.
the Fent knot on his steering
Yeah,
wheel.
dude.
But there's just a grape Four Loco in his cup holder. So yeah, that gang guy. There was the old dude that shoved batteries up his dick hole and started.
Oh, that
Nice.
ruled.
yeah,
hot
started
dick, yeah.
necrotizing his dick from the inside out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did one get stuck or no?
I
Several,
mean,
I
he had to
believe.
get it out, but
Yeah.
they were the button batteries, not the long ones.
Yeah, like little watch
That's
batteries.
even worse.
Yeah, so he was one of our cool guys. So again, cool guy's a pretty subjective
Wow.
term, but
Yeah. And then obviously Jerry Sharkey, the hairy darky.
oh,
Is he hairy?
Is that a bar?
Hairy?
I just thought of
I don't
it.
know if you can call him a darky.
I can.
You know what keeps
I
you know,
can call him whatever I want to.
Wow.
I am the person that last week called Trayvon Martin Skittle Boy, and I still kind of regret that one. Still kind of feel bad about that.
I still need to figure out how I'm going to flesh out Invader Zimmerman.
Sorry, R.I.P. Trayvon.
You're really sticking to that, aren't you?
It's going to be a good bit.
Sticking to your
It
guns.
would have been a good bit 10 years ago.
I think it's still a good bit.
It's a good bit for people that have fucked up senses of humor.
I mean,
like
that
this.
murder is pretty timeless, if you ask me. I mean, it started the whole stand your ground thing with the all right.
True, it did kind of do that.
Yeah. And it led to the murders of several other people like Ahmaud Arbery and shit like that.
Michael Brown.
So I mean, the killing
I
of
love murder.
the killing
It
of
is
Trayvon
kind of a-
Martin was pretty prolific, if you ask me.
You're not wrong. You're
Yeah.
not wrong. I'm just not proud of calling him Skittle Boy.
I'm not proud of saying it was prolific. Oh man.
I really don't understand the yeah, that's
You
not gonna
fucking
work. That's
smoker.
not gonna work.
Fucking
Skittle boy.
yeah.
Oh, and I think the ultimate
I
cool.
don't get it.
It's okay. We don't got it. Oh, he was when he got shot by Zimmerman. He was, I guess Zimmerman thought he was reaching in his pocket for a gun, but all he had in his pocket were Skittles.
Yeah. Had a hoodie on.
Yeah, it's
Dark out.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really fucked up. R.I.P. Trayvon.
Yes. Rest in peace. Ooh, that was close.
As I say, you had to think there
Oh,
more
that
than
was-
more than.
was
That was
just
too
Took a lot of brain
I didn't
power from
know.
the white mic.
No, it's
Too
okay.
close.
Okay, I got you.
I mean that you would have been younger, so
Yeah.
that was what 2011.
2012, 2011.
No,
yeah.
I don't remember the year 2012.
Yeah.
Like that is the one year I cannot remember in my life.
Well, yeah, the world ended.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all been downhill since then.
Huh.
And then we also diverted when Harambe got shot
Yeah.
too. But
Second
Yeah.
timeline.
Who said that the world was going to end in 2012?
The Mayans.
the Mayan.
Mayan calendar
calendar.
ran out of days or some shit.
Yeah.
When
What
I
if-
really think they just ran
What
out
if
of
it was
big
just a
stones.
shift?
They
What
were
if
just
it was
being
just
lazy
a crazy
Mexicans.
shift in mentality.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's arguments to be made that
It's not like a natural thing. It's like
I make the argument that, like, jokingly, that when Harambe was shot, like, there literally was this kind of a start of shift in culture and
well,
things.
also it was 2016 though. Like
Yeah.
so many different things were set.
Crazy
in place.
shit
Just-
happened.
I saw
yeah.
someone
yeah.
on Twitter a few days ago, and they said, he goes, "I'm 44 years old," and he's like, let's see, what would that be? He's like 70s to 80s, not much improvement. 80s to 90s, not much improvement. 90s to the aughts, not much. But then or I guess that would make him 50. But regardless, the point was that he was like, the last decade, there's been so much more of an improvement, or I don't want to say improvement, but change in society as opposed to prior decades in the view of this guy. But I can kind of see that. Like, society has changed so much in the last 10 years, I would say at a more exponential rate than the gradual rate it had been going.
Yeah.
And people can argue for better or worse. I think there's things on both sides of that coin.
100%.
Yeah. And I don't think that the world was going to end in 2012.
Oh, I didn't think that either.
I think the Mayans were just a bunch of lazy Mexicans who just didn't want to finish their fucking calendar.
I think they just ran out of stones, in all honesty.
I'm so sleepy. I don't want to write the calendar.
It's the sacrifice.
Gotta leave me banana. Dude, like,
It's so sleepy.
Want to go home.
Dude, they were fun. They were doing like virgin blood sacrifices and
That
shit.
shit rules.
Shout out
That shit
to.
went
I don't
hard.
actually want to shout them out.
The Mayans?
No,
Oh. Well, I don't know what else virgin
just
blood
I got showed
sacrifice.
something in like the last week that just fucking blew my mind, and it just like made me sit back. But I can't really talk about it because I cannot mention one name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Just,
Okay.
we got to wait.
It's all good. It's all
Oh,
good
yeah, I know what you're
Patreon.
on
Yeah.
about.
Got to wait till Patreon.
I don't
for
think
that.
I think I'm in the clueless on this one.
because it's
Yes! It's not me!
Yeah, I have no idea what y'all are fucking talking about.
You know what it is. You just
it's a thing that's been going on since 1902. It's a club up in Northern California.
Oh, the
the
Yeah.
Grove.
Grove.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grove.
Dude, that was brought up.
Grove Street.
I took
Home.
fucking
At least it was before I fucked everything up.
shout out. No, I think it was freshman or sophomore year in college, but I took a scandals and conspiracy theories class.
Nice.
That's
it was,
awesome.
It was a pretty cool class, in all honesty. I wish they did more conspiracy theory stuff, but like, I feel like that's the only college course out there that like we had like legitimately learned about Bohemian Grove and shit. Like, it was brought up and there were discussions in it. Like,
In which
don't
I
know.
had never.
Yeah, the
not a
most
word,
recent we got
other
in
than
that
him
class.
mentioning it like 3 years ago.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
were high as fuck on coke at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get super recent in that class. We only went up to like
You live and you learn.
9/11, I think.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know, that class focused a lot on like Watergate, Iran,
JFK,
Iran
probably.
Contra. No, it didn't really.
Really?
It didn't touch on the conspiratorial parts of JFK,
I
unfortunately.
remember we learned about that in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I
was like a
think
3-day
there.
debate
It was
session.
brought up, but like there wasn't an in-depth part of that. It was.
Yeah.
They had to make it a little more academic than.
Sure. Well, and I mean, that one's also, it's like,
hence,
you can do better than
yeah, hence-
JFK.
hence why,
Everybody
like,
knows
they-
that's a conspiracy.
they didn't really go past 9/11 because then you would have gotten people like Barack Obama's a lizard and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which would have been fun to say I learned about in a college setting, but
Yes, he's sucking dick for cocaine money, and his wife has a big dick.
yeah, but we learned about shit like that. The Freemasons got brought up, Holocaust deniers, all that fun stuff.
Holocaust deniers like me.
Womp womp.
Jesus Christ.
I'm still trying
This
to write.
man.
I'm still trying to write that Nazi pest control sketch.
That was a good one.
I have the armband and the hat that I bought. The armband that says "I'm gay" instead of a swastika on it.
sure someone out there will get offended by that.
Of course.
Not one of our listeners.
Not one of our listeners.
We're too.
I don't think our
Very
listeners
rotten.
speak English.
We're just background.
We're
noise.
white noise ASMR.
Yeah.
What do you know about this scent right here?
We're what they
Yeah.
play on the
Crazy.
loudspeakers.
Have you ever heard this shit before?
We're what they play on the loudspeakers in the middle of the night to keep panthers from eating their fucking.
I hope you're
chickens in the jungle.
enjoying your. I wish you're enjoying your hammock and your nice little beautiful tree you got there.
I don't know if there has, before this, I don't think there has been anything called racist ASMR. I think we're on the way.
No, we're going to YouTube. We're going to YouTube for that one.
The
There's
hook-nosed
definitely.
grappler is something you can imagine when you're having
Oh, that video
financial
was so
stress.
good.
That was also in the Jerry Sharkey, the third episode. That was so fucking
That was such
funny.
a good, go back and listen to that episode, guys.
Such a
Like,
goated
Yeah,
episode.
it's a great episode.
good
Dude, the
fucking
Comic Con,
episode.
the Comic Con on shrooms. That was so good.
That was a wonderful video to watch.
Yeah.
These two dudes dressed up as
Spider-Man.
Obito from fucking Naruto and Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man wore a Yankee cap, and he had Tim's. He had Tim's
yeah,
on, but he was like, no offense, he's so anorexic that like he's just so thin that the boots looked huge on him. He looked like a toddler, but just as a weird lanky man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bryson may have found something amazing from a woman with way too big painted fucking eyebrows.
This is.
And as a caring campus community member, I think I have the right to, if I see something, say something. Well, you're suspicious because you're just like walking around and I don't know you and
That video is fucking 12 minutes. We're not going through all that, but it's ASMR white woman racially profiles you on a college campus.
And you're black.
You happen to be the wrong color for this area.
The description of the video just says, "Are you sure you're a student?" Comments, just what I need to peacefully sleep at night.
Can you actually afford to live here?
Jesus.
You don't seem like someone who paid for their tuition legitimately.
There's a lot of people saying she nailed it.
Yo, paste the Fumcast link in there. I dig that shit.
It's a 5-year-old
have-
video. I don't know how much.
I have
Just
a
do it.
hunch.
traction it's getting.
Just in case.
I have a hunch that you're here because of affirmative action.
I don't believe in that. She's got like the cunty accent.
Racist rant and edible paint ASMR.
Ugh.
do not assume all Asians are Chinese. Just never assume that. We really do not like that.
She's just fucking. She's dipping a paintbrush in paint and then just fucking licking it off.
Would. Definitely would.
I didn't even see her.
Would.
I mean, still would, but
Her eyes
Would.
may be in different area codes, but she's dumb enough.
Would.
Eating them paint chips.
Y'all need an HDMI cable.
yeah, we do need to do that. But again, you're our first guest, so
It's all good. No, I'm just like that's.
You're-
imagine an Asian
that's,
woman.
That's
Yeah.
Don't alter your image of an Asian woman at all. Probably what
Yeah.
she looks
what,
like.
what
Miss
kind?
Swan
What
from
kind?
Mad TV.
What kind?
What
After
kind?
what she just said.
What kind?
Miss Swan from Mad
I
TV.
honestly
Guys,
don't
like-
know. She looks Chinese,
Okay.
but she just said, "Don't assume all Asian people are Chinese." So it makes me think she might not be Chinese.
Probably Taiwanese, if I had to guess.
Oh yeah, they are like that.
Hmm.
Or Burmese.
Ugh.
Well, Taiwan has a legitimate
They're
excuse to
just,
that.
they're just retarded.
Hong Kongian, is that a thing?
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Ian.
Hong Kong Chinese, yeah.
Hong Kongian.
Can your laptop even take HDMI? Since
Yeah.
it's the new one.
You can get USB-C to HDMI, like
That's
Okay.
you
crazy.
can get like those cords.
Yeah.
Or some of the TVs or
35
monitors
bucks.
even just do USB-C to USB-C now.
Yeah. Well, not this motherfucker.
Yeah, well that's
That's a shitty TV.
Plus you get a converter.
yeah.
Yeah, I can buy one.
But regardless, yeah, I guess that would be a good idea for guests in the future if we wanted to.
Yeah.
That or you could just like have it as.
Because I mean, it's one thing to rotate the laptop a little bit for you too,
Either,
but
you all
yeah.
trade places, and then like the computer guys just link to the TV, and then you guys just slightly turn the camera. Like,
yeah, we'll
if
figure
you
it out.
guys don't have a guest, but
Yeah, because I mean, I've thought about that too. Like, the viewers, now that we have video, might want to see the video at some point. But like, I figured we could just link stuff if it's really that
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit too lazy to go that far.
I'm sorry.
That's the linking.
I'm good.
We'll at
I
least
was
try
gonna
and be
suggest-
good. And
I was
I'm
gonna
actually
suggest
farting
editing the
right now.
video into it, but if linking it's too much, God forbid.
No, I meant I can link it.
yeah, I try and at least say what the video is.
I meant editing it in is something I'm too lazy for.
Yeah,
I've said before, if you want to see anything that we've showcased on the show, you can just fucking DM me and
We
I'll
will
send
link
it
it
to
to
you. Like
Yeah.
the Booyah video, I had a few people hit me up for that. I sent it to them. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
I
The
was.
video of that black dude putting his nuts in that woman's ass after they gaped it in that porn video, and then his friend next to him goes Booyah right after he fits him in there. Yeah, I sent that to people.
That's crazy. Have you seen the guy that farts his nuts out?
No.
Yes, I have indeed.
I'm pretty
seen
sure
that.
I mentioned the Booyah video, and you showed me that video. I'm like 90% sure
Yeah.
because I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I
My
love
bad.
the internet.
My bad. Yeah, you have talked. Yeah,
You're
did
good.
Talk about it.
You're good.
I know I am. Booyah.
Booyah.
Woo! The whistle tip go woo woo.
That's only in the morning.
Gotta love Bub Rub
Bub Rub and Lil Sis, the goats.
and the fucking dog. Pull up the button. Thank you. Yeah, we got everything on the Fumcast.
Can I have a treat?
Negro, please.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes,
Is that Biden?
yes.
Oh my god.
We have a little fun with AI occasionally.
No.
Soda!
No.
Also,
he,
Chandler, before this, I'm worried about it clipping.
he actually said that.
It seems like lore accurate, Joe Biden. not
I
gonna
think
lie.
I don't know. I wouldn't be so quick to dismiss it as AI.
Wait.
Just saying.
Wait, do the thing.
What?
Negro,
No.
please.
Which one?
The other one. The other one. The other one.
Which one?
The other one.
Bros.
The one I talked about. The one I talked about.
I don't know which one you talked about.
I believe he beats
room.
the reverb.
Oh.
I was gonna do. Well, this is too much.
I need to give you a
No.
button, like a little MIDI button that does it. A single big ass button.
It is a lot of work.
Can we just? Oh,
Soda!
There you go.
yeah, there you go.
There's Chandler's profound moment.
Yes.
You get what you don't pay for. folks.
Eureka.
This is a free episode.
Ah. Oh yeah, I didn't even say it in the beginning. Subscribe to the fucking Patreon. It's only $1.
Just do it.
Yeah, gag fits. Come on.
Why? It's
Chandler,
$1.
you can't say it if you aren't subscribed.
Doug, I'm just a guest.
A good guest would subscribe.
I think Bryson's still subscribed.
Yeah, I am.
Cuck.
Yeah,
That's
no,
financial cuck.
I'm a self-investor.
Who's really in the cuck chair?
You? I'm a smart investor. I'm putting money back and or
Right.
I'm putting money in
Back
right
into
now.
the racist community.
Yep. I'm
Bryson is investing in racism.
I'm funding the Fourth Reich right now. Actually.
Racism coin.
Well, I am the, what was it, the Supreme Court jester of the Fourth Reich. That's what my title is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some dumb shit like that.
Chandler's edging in the cuck
Still wagging off.
All for all the video listeners
Video listeners.
and audio watchers.
chair. Reading this shit
There
on
you go.
Braille.
There you
No,
go.
that's my autistic ass that just
There
puts
you go.
videos on for background noise.
Same. I do that too.
All the video listeners and the audio watchers out here.
Soda! Obama! Soda!
Dude,
Obama.
the lavender town playing in the background of that video is so fucking funny.
Do not come. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna cab.
But again,
God, why do people listen to this?
Oh, dude.
It's just ADHD.
Because it's the Fumcast.
It's just the
Yes,
brain of
I
ADHD.
I want to
people.
imagine that somebody's trying to learn English off of this.
Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
And
If someone learned
Scroll through
English
it
off
right
of us, that would be like,
like, I just want one person in the world somewhere.
Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
With your support, patrons, we can teach some non-English speaker racist shit. Huzzah. We can.
with the power of love and friendship,
And money.
we'll make some poor African
Not that kind of
kid
love. Not that kind of love.
turn on his village.
Yes.
Slowly but surely.
You can be the monarch.
So
Why
who
haven't you
is
done
the
it?
cool guy this week?
Our cool guy this week. So
Other than me.
he is coming to us. This is an article from Penn Live Patriot News, which sounds like a fake thing, but I think it's just something from Pennsylvania.
That sounds like the type of news that I get.
Yeah.
That, Breitbart, and the Daily Stormer.
Breitbart.
Breitbart is on brand.
Yeah. Daily Stormer is even more on brand.
So I actually want Austin's help on this one because I'm too much of a pussy. You want to read the name of this guy for me?
Okay. Employer
Tommy.
Yubaraj Budathoki.
There we go. Uteraj Budathoki. I don't know how I was going to say it.
Uterus buttafucky.
All right, so
Uterus
uterus,
Buttafucky.
so uterus buttfuck over here. So I'll read the whole article now. A fight that began with bananas being thrown inside a Pittsburgh gas station
Nice.
has led to one
Pittsburgh.
person hospitalized and a clerk facing charges. The incident occurred at a Sunoco located in the 100 block of North Craig Street in Pittsburgh on Monday. The fight began when a customer threw bananas at the gas station employees, who then threw it back.
I think that's.
The customer and staff then began throwing multiple bananas back and forth, police said. The customer then punched one of the workers in the face, news reports said. Employee, Yubaraj Budathaki, 26 of Pittsburgh, then chased the customer into the parking lot and hit him several times in the head with a PVC pipe. The
Hell yeah.
customer is currently hospitalized in critical condition. Police have not said if he is facing any charges. Budahaki, though, has in charge of aggravated assault and reckless endangering of another person.
Sunoco Station.
And he is currently in the Allegheny County Jail.
Nice. That sounds like classic Pittsburgh.
4 hours and 49-minute car drive to that Sunoco.
Road trip.
Are we making a trip to Mecca? If we're doing that, we're showing up to Jerry Sharkey's house because he's dropped the whole address, apartment number, and
Where's
everything.
it at? Like
New
what
York.
state?
Yeah.
City.
So we'll do the Pittsburgh along the way.
Yeah.
50
Either that or on the way
patrons.
back. Either way.
I mean, we
50
got to stop for
patrons and
gas
we'll
at
do
some
the holy
point.
pilgrimage.
Yeah, we got to stop for gas, so we'll just make a stop at that Sunoco.
Just come in wearing banana attire and have bananas.
Well, now, I think the big
Traumatizing.
question that we have to ask here is he's throwing bananas. So
I can do this.
you see where I'm going with this. I think it is our duty to let the listeners know
There is no picture.
what color these people are.
There is no picture, but now you're forcing me to Google this dude's name because I am curious. It sounds like a more like Southeast Asian kind of like, but it
Guy
could
who
also,
threw 'em?
yeah, the guy who got arrested.
Okay.
I don't. What did it say? Who started it?
No.
I think it said that the. Yeah, so the customer started the fight, anyways.
Forbidden charge.
So I don't know why the employee's getting charged.
Yeah.
Charger.
But anyways, let me.
Uteraj Buttafucky.
Yeah, let me Google uterus buttfuck here.
I gotta piss. I can't fucking wait anymore.
That's
God
your
damn
host.
Do you want me to continue, or we're just gonna cut it? He was not black. He was
Liam
not
will be
black.
greatly disappointed. You can't tell him. You gotta make it up.
Let's ruin his fucking day.
Photoshop it. Quick, quick.
Yeah.
Turns out, listeners and watchers, hi. If you throw bananas at people and then hit them over the fucking head with a PVC pipe until they're hospitalized, you go to jail.
Yeah, I think the PVC
gonna-
pipe was what did him in, for being honest. I think.
The bananas that get the cops to show up, they'll be like, come on.
Yeah, but the last name, it was definitely more Indian.
Do you feel more racist now?
It's what that seat does to you.
You can say the word. Yes. That chair does something to people.
No, not.
Just watch the replay.
Yep, watch the replay.
It's the chair. It's not your fault. We understand now.
What?
The chair has powers, man. It just took over him.
Oh, okay.
He sat down and it just like overcame him, and
Who did? Chandler?
yeah,
Oh, he sat down and said the N-word?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It overpowered
Okay.
him.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, if he would have sat in it like 2 more seconds, it probably would have been the hard R.
There's an in-podcast bit where Liam goes to the bathroom, and while he's in the bathroom, he's not racist.
Anyways, the dude was not black. He was
Damn.
like I said, Southeast
told you he'd be
Asian, like
disappointed.
India.
Close enough, I guess.
Close enough.
Oh, well.
Close enough for your racist ass.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, but he's our cool guy of the week, Yubaraj Budasaki.
Uterus butt fucker.
Yep.
God bless his soul.
God bless his soul.
May he rest in PVC.
The one guy the guy that I said that was originally going to be our cool guy of the week, but didn't have a lot of substance, was just this dude I found on Twitter. And someone said, "What's the plans for this weekend?" And he said, "Nothing major," and quoted it with this picture.
Shrooms and a porn DVD.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Wow.
again,
That
it was
goes
it was
fucking
another
hard.
pretty dry week, but I was like, you know what, that guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Honorary cool guy of the week. Hell yeah.
Yeah. One of the
like that.
replies was like, "What if they just stopped and just started looking at him?" Fuck. If you do shrooms and watch porn, reach out to us. We'd love to interview you.
That'd be a weird trip.
Yeah, that would.
Just
You
feel,
know?
I don't know.
just feel
I don't know. Like,
gross and self-conscious.
I mean,
the
I've
entire time.
never tripped, but like, I feel like having sex and tripping.
I feel like you
Not
just meld
work.
into one person for like at least a second.
I had sex
Oh God,
on,
my intrusive thoughts right there.
I had sex on synthetic DMT one time, but or
Well,
tried
what I was
tried
just
to.
Couldn't get
what-
it up.
Wow.
No, it just she wasn't into it first and foremost, and then because we were like we wanted to try having sex on every drug that we possibly could, which is a terrible idea.
cool guy activities.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what leads to pissing in somebody's mouth and having anal sex in high school.
Hey, someone's got to try it.
Yeah.
No, but my intrusive thoughts were like, what if like, we'll say they consented before the trip or whatever, but like when they're on a fucking DMT trip and they're lost and they're talking to beings, like, what if you just started like jerking the dude off? Like, what would the hallucinations turn into? How would that alter the trip?
Yeah.
If you just rubbed one out while someone was just heavy, just absolutely off their yammies.
That's interesting.
I'm sure
Are you
I could.
referring to an actual person who would be there, or like one of these entities that they're contact, like jerking off an entity?
No, like your trip sitter.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
you start tripping and you rape your trip sitter.
No, the trip sitter rapes the trippy. But
That'd be
I think it's more funny if you rape the trip sitter. Because you're the one that's supposed to be powerless because you're high on drugs.
Psych,
yeah,
bitch.
I don't know how that would affect the trip. That'd be. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I originally said they consented beforehand, because I wasn't gonna make the let's rape them while they're tripping joke. But thanks, Liam.
I didn't make that joke. I said you raped the trip sitter. One of you
Very
guys.
different.
It is very different.
Still a rape joke.
Oh yeah, rape jokes are funny.
Just force it on the crowd.
Yeah, you rape them with your jokes.
Is that the key?
We
to
got
success?
crickets on the soundboard.
No, and we don't for a reason.
I'll just have
Probably better that way.
I'll just have to start pulling them up on YouTube.
Every
on
like
the laptop.
third joke would be.
I just
the,
ironically
bum,
do
bum,
a
bum.
fall
Scared me.
Chandler's high as fuck and just like,
Positive affirmation. Ah.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Lock in. I just need to lock in.
I need you to lock in, bro.
Soldier, I need you to lock in. Start edging.
Soldier, I need you to cock in.
Tuck in that lip, boy. You're gonna get caught on a tripwire.
Got a lip full of dip. Round and soft.
Pack a lip full of fat dip.
Upper decker. Upper decker pecker wrecker.
Upper decker.
Yeah,
I'd
oh.
lower.
Oh, I thought of a funny story from elementary school
Hit us.
that I wanted to talk about. You remember when I told you guys about that story about the kid who kicked the other one through the fence?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is similar to that. So, these two kids who were like not very well liked by literally anybody, kind of disgusting, you know. But one of them, they got into an argument, and one of them called the other one's mother a whore. And dude, we were like in 4th grade. So they get into a fight when we're lining up to go in from recess. And one of them gets the other one on the ground and just starts fucking kicking him in his shit, dude, just hard. The one who he starts kicking the one who called his mother a whore, like hard as fuck, and just destroys this kid. And so later after that fight, he had to do in-school suspension for the rest of the day. And so we were in there eating lunch, and they brought him in from the office to get his lunch. And when they brought him in to get his lunch, everybody saw him and then just started cheering in the cafeteria for beating up this kid that we disliked more than we disliked him.
Kids are wild, man.
That kid's name was Liam.
It was.
This is the start of the villain
This
story.
is my origin story.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Elementary school.
The other kid was black.
Thanks for that context. You know, though I was imagining 2 white kids, so it was helpful.
It was 2 white
context.
kids, 2 white
visual
trash
imagery.
kids. One of them with like a mullet rat tail situation.
Nice.
In 4th grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
That's one of those like, well, I saw that Uncle Cletus had one, so I thought I could have one too.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, Jimmy, will you shut the fuck up if we
Yeah.
let you do it? And he's like, yeah. And then he drinks more Mountain Dew.
And then like cheap work boots and pajama pants.
Dude, we're talking.
Not even kidding.
It's actually funny that you bring this up because last week, it was the same evening that we recorded. So Saturday night last week, I went out to Mexican place here in town, and in one of the tables sitting adjacent to us, just a normal mom and dad, and had their 2 kids with us, and they were twins. And I kind of like told my parents, I was like, hey, don't look, but like these, you know, this table behind us, I was like, the only thing that might be worse than just having twins unexpectedly is them popping out and both being redheaded little shits, because they are the most like ginger looking kids. Like, imagine a Weasley from Harry Potter.
I'm imagining Copper Cab.
But so like imagine a Weasley from Harry Potter, but I don't know, these kids are like, oh, they're probably like 10, 11 or whatever, but they have like mullets.
Ugh.
Like bad, like shaved on the side mullets. And so I started losing my shit. Like I was literally crying, laughing in the restaurant
Just high as fuck in a Mexican
because I started laughing, thinking about if there was like a wizarding school over here, and if these were like the redneck like version of the Weasley twins. And I started losing my shit thinking about a Quidditch game where like they're flying the Confederate flag off the back of the broom and yelling "Roll Tide."
Roll Tide.
Yeah, for Alabama.
Yeah. When I went down to Alabama, some kid screamed at me, "Roll Tide, are you rocking the turban?"
What does that mean?
I don't know. So then that entire week just became everybody looking at everybody and just, "You rocking the turban, bro? Bro, are you rocking the turban?" we never got an answer.
That'd
So
be
we also questioned.
that'd be a fun sketch to do Harry Potter, and instead of Hufflepuff, it's Hillbilly Puff.
Yeah, like I just started laughing at the idea of like a really redneck, like instead of like the flying car that they have, it's like another flying car, but it's like the Dukes of Hazzard car,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Generally.
Yeah.
Like shit like that, or you know, they're instead of potions class, they're just making moonshine, you know? Yeah,
Making-
moonshine, meth, and all that type of shit. Yeah, it'd be a fun idea. Like
it'd be a good
again, I was
sketch.
literally crying laughing. Just the Roll Tide is what sent me over the edge. Just picturing a Quidditch stadium yelling that shit, Roll Tide, while they're flying around on their little Confederate brooms.
No, they're just derbying.
Smash their brooms into each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
Smash. That's great.
instead of like an owl as a pet, they have just like a fucking vulture or
Mangy
something. you know?
dog.
Yeah, a mangy dog.
Or a raccoon.
That'd be fitting.
A Sasquatch.
A raccoon
Just
with
a
another
little like
raccoon.
miniature Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, they're doing spells where it's like must disappear us.
I wish I would have known that was there.
Oh, it's okay. Sometimes you just have to let the chair take over you, but that button's there as a failsafe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we learned the hard way.
Well,
It happens to the best of
Man,
us.
rubbernecking them Slytherin folk. I don't look too kind down there. I'm not gonna keep it real. with you.
They're fucking like their house animal is like a Mothman. Fucking Mothman.
Instead of
put a
Voldemort.
Sasquatch in there.
instead of Voldemort, there's like
Instead of Voldemort, it's just Obama.
wow.
Nothing's changed. It's just Obama.
Emancipatious,
it-
repealious. And with
We
that,
call it
folks-
"He Who Must Not Be Named" care around here.
And with that, folks, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for listening.
Subscribe to fucking Patreon.
Subscribe to Patreon. We do an extra hour every week. That's where it gets even wilder than it was here. So go listen. Fumcast.xyz, FUMCAST.xyz, patreon.com/fumcast, and we'll talk to you guys
In a
next
racist
week.
wizarding world. Hold on. I just got this. In a racist wizarding world,
Okay.
you couldn't build that wall because they just fly over that shit, right?
Yeah.
So what are they chanting?
Can I
Find out on Patreon what they chant.
can I plug something?
Yeah.
Listen to the orangutans. THEORANG. TANGS. They have an album out called Missing Pieces, and it looks like just a broken record album. It's a wild fucking album. Just listen to it. It's my classmate. Anyways, my name's
Alright.
Chandler Agring. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys. Good night.